Char's Kitchen. I'm going to show you my favorite pizza sauce and pizza dough recipe. I've been making this for decades and it is a family favorite and very quick and easy to put together. So we're going to start with the dough, and you begin with that warm water, about 105 to 110 degrees, or I always say baby's bath water, and 2 packages or 2 tablespoons of yeast. Sprinkle, don't clump. And then a tablespoon of sugar. And we'll give that a mix. If you have a big enough bowl, you can almost do this all in your bowl and you don't even have to put it out on the counter to knead it. So give that a good mix. The yeast is activated and we're going to add some salt and a little bit of olive oil. And then a total of 4 cups of flour. Now I'm going to let this dough sit for a few minutes while I make our sauce. Now we're going to make the sauce. I use 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste. And I will say, I like the Hunt's. I've tried them all. This one seems to have the best flavor, so I do recommend that. So it's 1 can of paste and then 1 can of water. And then to that we will add some oregano and basil, a little bit of garlic, and salt and pepper. And the oven's ready. And just mix that up. All right, that is ready to go. Set that aside. Now I use a jelly roll pan and add a little bit of olive oil. Spread that out. I've got my oven preheating to 375. Definitely want to put this in a hot oven. And then earlier I prepared, this is chicken sausage, and Bob and I really like the onions and peppers and mushrooms, and I've got some pepperoni, but of course you add what you like. So I have the vegetables al dente and the cooked sausage. Just put it all together, that helps the flavor. So now I'm going to take our dough. This has been sitting maybe 5 minutes, and I'm going to take half of it for this pan, and then I have 2 quarter sheets, which is kind of a nice way to go. Then you can make individual pizzas depending on the family and who likes what. So I've got a little bit of oil on my hands, and I'm going to just spread this out. So the dough is all pressed out, and I wanted to mention you can make the dough first and then let it sit 5 minutes and make your sauce, or you could let it sit 30 or 35 minutes if you want to cut up your vegetables or whatever your toppings are. It's a very easy dough to work with. Don't get frustrated. I've probably made 1,000 of these and make it look easy. Just work with it. I'm going to spread half of the sauce usually pretty generous with the cheese. Why not? It's pizza. So we're going to pop this in the oven for 18 minutes and I'll show you what it looks like. It needs to be a nice golden brown to be cooked all the way through. Okay, we've taken our pizza out of the oven. It's been in there for 18 minutes at 375. So my suggestion is every oven is different. Set your timer for 17, 18 minutes and check it. So you want it to be a nice golden brown on top. And I learned this trick as a little girl growing up. My mom made pizza almost every Friday night. And she only had so many cookie sheets, and so she would use kitchen shears to cut the pizza to save the cookie pans so she could bake cookies on them. So I want to encourage you to try this recipe. It is a family favorite. Enjoy.